Hey guys, this is Light, and apparently right now is the best time to re-roll in Epic 7, and if you are a new player or you're not satisfied with your account, now is your time. Because we are in the last phase of the Catch Zeeg event, right? Which means if you farm a little bit, you're able to buy a light ML5 ticket and a dark ML5 ticket. But also, you can pull for the limited unit Renek, who is very, very strong. And if you get insanely lucky, you can also get Boss Arunka, who is the current Mystic banner. So that is absolutely insane and completely unheard of. So yeah, let's get into it. So for the light ML5, we can get units all the way up until ML Ilinav. So yeah, you won't be getting Teiyu, unfortunately. So yeah, we can get units up to Emo Ilinav, and the units I recommend are, of course, Emo Luna. Because like this unit will help you a lot. Like she seals units and just makes them useless. And that's really, really good to carry you in your early PvP. She's super, super strong. And like she skills really well with your gear, like, cause like the faster you are, the better she is. But also, yeah, she's just really, really, really helpful because she disables basically almost everything in the game. Super helpful for an early player. And then we have Emil Celine. Emil Celine recently buffed. She's a super damage dealer in Guild War and Arena and RTA. And yeah, she's just completely solid. She's probably the best damage dealer right now overall that you want as an MO5. Like, and but she doesn't really have much PvE use, to be honest. But still a really, really good unit, especially in Guild War. Cause like she can like 1v3, she can revive your team. She does a lot. So yeah, super, super solid unit if you get her. And then of course we have ML Ilinav. She's really strong. Her passive is really strong. It protects you from a lot of things. And she's just a solid unit to have for PvP. Like for every PvP. So yeah. No, not much PvE use at all though, unfortunately, but yeah, very, very essential unit for PvP. And then we have Emma Sharon. I was very hesitant to include this unit, but if you have Renek, the Renek plus Emo Sharon combo, I'm pretty sure this combo just completely destroys early game PvP and is still really strong in the late game. Like people get destroyed by this like regularly right now. Like Emo Sharon and Renek, like when you're a newer player, when people have low stats, they do like 11,000 total fixed damage and it just kills everything. Early on it just kills everything. It's gonna fall off a bit in the late game because people are gonna mitigate it with things, but it's really, really insane to start with. And you'll like steamroll your PvP pretty much with these two. So yeah, for that reason I have Emo Sharon up here. And then we have for the dark ML5s, unfortunately, I think these two are the only essential ones. Like ML Poly, really, really good everywhere. Actually, probably the only unit here. Probably the only unit here that is insane in both PvP and PvE. Like ML Poly destroys Abyss for you. Like her like everything about her kit, like the pushback, the speed up, the speed down, the forced dual attacks, they're really, really strong. She destroys Abyss and every other PvE content, honestly. As long as you can dual attack. And also, yeah, she destroys PvP too. Like the resource reduction is really valuable. She makes you do a lot of damage. She's really, really good. Definitely very, very good to start with. And then we have Zio. So Zio is the gateway to a playstyle in this game. If you don't have Zio, you lose out on the ability to cleave a lot of things. In both RTA, Guild War, and Arena. So I would highly, highly recommend getting Zio. But I guess like Fenris remedies the problem a little bit, but again, like Zio is still like the fastest unit in the game. There's so many things you can do with him, like for PvP. Like I highly, highly recommend getting him. So yeah, like an entire playstyle is kind of locked behind him. So yeah, very, very good. And honestly, I think those are the essential units to have, like the very best start. But that's a lot of there are a lot of ML5s, but there's so few units here. So I do have a tier for units that you can settle with if you're if you're sick of re-rolling, right? So Fallen Cecilia, honestly, really strong right now. Because like Renek and Emil Sharon are an absolute menace, and Fallen Cecilia is like the best way to mitigate them. But also, Fallen Cecilia gives your whole team a shield at the start of the battle, and other knights can't do this unless they have protection set. So if you're a newer player, that's insanely value, because then you don't have to farm Golem right away. You can just use Fallen Cecilia for your protection set. That's insanely valuable, and also, yeah, she's just a really important knight right now. Because Renak and Emil Sharon are just terrorizing people in every in every rank, so Fallen Cecilia will be super high value. I kind of want to put her up here, but I don't think she's as game breaking as these two. So yeah, I'm just gonna put her here. And then yeah, Abyssal Yuffie. Honestly, she's probably the only dark DPS that's worth putting here. Like she's really good in Guild War defense, really good in RTA for defending against cleave. But that's kind of like a that's just a PvP thing, right? She's not really good for PvE or anything. But if you're sick of re-rolling, she is definitely one of the better options. Or rather, she's pretty much one of the only options. Not as insane as she used to be, but she's still really good. You'll definitely find use for her. And Strays. Strays is like the the god of one-shot hunts. Like you can use him in every hunt when you get the gear, and he's decent in PvP. He's very decent in controlled PvP when like you're gonna kill people with him. So he's definitely one of the better options. Or rather, there's so few options that he actually stands out a bit. So yeah. And then we have a Tywin. A Tywin, you should only settle with this unit if you get ML Poly, right? Because ML Poly gives him the rage buff, and A Tywin needs the rage buff to do his debuffs basically. So they are a very popular combo that's been a thing since ML Poly's release. So yeah, very good combo, but you only take A Tywin if you have ML Poly. And of course, like if you miss the Renek banner, do not take ML Sharon. So yeah, that's about it. And okay, controversial thing. I know Harseti is everywhere, but I would highly not recommend getting her, because if you're a newer player, you won't be able to actually utilize her that well, and like Fenris is coming out, so Fenris might kill her for Arena and Guild Wars, so you don't have to worry about her. I just don't recommend this unit. She doesn't do anything for you in PvE. Like you're not gonna really use her in Guild War and Arena besides like on defense, but then Fenris is just gonna kill you. Like don't worry about this unit. She's highly overrated. And like before you get on my butt about like, oh, but she's 80% ban rate. Well, exactly. Why are you pulling for a unit that has 80% ban rate? You don't need it. And you really won't make any use of her, I promise. So yeah, I think that's the only controversial thing. Do not worry about Harseti. Absolutely do not pull this unit. I'm begging, don't pull this unit. These ones are better, I promise. So yeah. That's about it. I really don't think any of these units are that good. Sorry if I'm offending anyone, but like if you're a newer player, you really will not be using these. They're just niche PvP units that are nice to have. But if you want the best start, and that's the point of re-rolling, ignore these. Go for these. Anyway, thank you. Hopefully that was helpful. Bye bye.